Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another DotA commentary featuring Screen Guard Guy. Oh yeah.
Hi everyone, this is Screen Guard Guy here coming to you with another DotA commentary. Today's game is going to come to us from the Play Cybergames Philippines. It's going to feature Pacific.Palit as well as Team Lowey. If you guys don't know who I am, or this is your first time watching, I am Screen Guard Guy. I am a commentator for DotAcommentaries.com, mainly do Dota 1 games. And there haven't been a lot of those, but now with Play Cybergames Philippines has come out. Do we have it? Yeah, we have an observer slot. As well as promises that GMPGL will also feature Dota 1 games. There should be more of an abundance. I have no idea. Anyway, I have been sort of taking a little bit of a break from doing Dota because I went overseas. So when I came back, I had no idea about what was going on in terms of the metagame. But now we're going back to Filipino Dota. Hopefully I can give you guys more of an idea of what's going on through the players' heads, and they just picked Nyx Assassin while they make these picks. And we're going to be starting off by limiting some burst damage heroes. It's going to be Lanaya as well as Bat Rider. By the way, I should probably mention this is a 6.77B map, so all the big and fun changes that you guys probably familiar with and I'm struggling to catch up with have all been implemented in here. Now we're going to be seeing Dragon Knight as well as Puck will be the first bans. Puck, of course, brings that strong teamfight element. Dragon Knight, a powerful DPS hero. I guess they just don't want to deal with that. Very, very, very common to see. In fact, all four bans. Now, in terms of picks, I think Jakira has become one of the more versatile supports in the Dota scene thanks to that Ice Path, and he actually works quite well as a pusher. Do not forget that Liquid Fire does have an effect on towers. Nyx Assassin, of course, for that powerful ganking element. He's very, very strong early on. Don't want to be him after the 25-minute mark, though. If he doesn't have a good start, well then, I guess you can almost call it GG. Bounty Hunter, maybe even as a direct counter to the Nyx Assassin, thanks to that track, of course, we'll be revealing him. And overall, Bounty Hunter does help your team scale very, very well thanks to his track bonus gold, but of course, once again, another level-dependent hero. I'm wondering how they're going to lane him. Maybe they're going to give him a solo lane, in which case he won't be able to roam as much, which is what you need to do to counter a roaming Nyx Assassin. Why am I saying Nyx Assassin? This is Dota 1, guys. It's the Nerubian Assassin. Anyway, we're going to be seeing Sand King as well. Going to provide a lot of great teamfight potential, and he also combos very, very well with the Shadow Demon. Of course, Shadow Demon's disruption allows Sand King that just great time to channel right next to him, right next to the hero, and of course, with Soul Catcher, we're going to amplify that damage by 2. So depending on who Pacific.Palit pick as their carry, he's going to have to watch out. Queen of Pain going to be coming in. A very frail hero, but a very, very powerful one. Wonder if she's going to be going solo mid, or maybe as we've seen her as of late, well, as I saw her before my long enforced break, she used to go solo on the top lane, the long lane. Sorry, the short lane. Why am I saying the long lane? The short lane, aka the dangerous lane, the suicide lane. Anyway, it's going to be Skywrath Mage banned out. Oh, I really, really do wish that I knew what was going on behind this ban. Of course, when he first came out, a lot of teams were picking him, but I just have no idea how he fits into the metagame. I have no idea how he fits within the team fights. I would really have loved to see that, enjoy that, just so that, just for my own education. It's going to be Slaughter banned out. Going to get rid of that melee stunner. I don't really think that was the best. I mean, there's still a lot of AoE stunners coming in. I mean, you've got Tiny, you've got Sven. There's a number, and I don't know if Slaughter would have been the best one. I mean, Amplify damage, sure, is very, very powerful, but you already have the track if they do want vision. But I guess having 2 of those auto vision heroes could be bad, especially if you're thinking about picking another Invis hero, maybe even Ricky Wisp. And it will be Invoker banned out for the 4th ban phase. This is a little bit... No, it does make sense to me, because obviously Pacific.Palit are looking for that mid lane hero, somebody who wants that farm. Maybe even could be Pudge or Night Stalker. Those are very, very unusual heroes to see, but it could be, I'm just saying. And we're going to be seeing Phantom Lancer banned out. Wow, what is this? Why is Phantom Lancer suddenly being banned out? If you guys didn't know, it's because, well, before the 6.77B and all this stuff, Phantom Lancer's never picked. Too frail, needs a lot of farm, even with that +4 agility, highest agility gain in the game, by the way. I really want to know what's going on with this, and I've never seen actually a Phantom Lancer game since, like, the Chinese used to play them in, like, 6.6, whatever. Anyway, Nyx will also be banned out. I have been seeing a lot of him lately, and it's an interesting ban because Pacific.Palit would be the ones I think who would benefit most from it. I mean, they do have a Queen of Pain. You could use that, of course, Queen of Pain plus Nyx plus Nyx combo, or even maybe they could, I don't know, Pacific.Palit seemed like they're more geared to pick a Ricky. And if they picked a Ricky... Oh, no. Nyx plus Gondar, Invisible Gondar, suddenly he just bursts out of Infestation. That could be a very, very deadly combo. Yeah, very, very good job of Pacific.Palit banning that one out. Just thinking of these funny combos. Probably won't even be used. Let's just see what... I mean, especially if you ward well and you have reasonable amount of dust, you're sticking together. Ganking, getting ganked, not so much that big of an issue. And of course, Nyx does need a tremendous amount of farm. But interesting that both sides are going to be banning late game heroes, since Filipino is usually like to focus more on damage, early game fighting. Shadow Fiend going to be going solo mid. Very frail hero. Wonder how he's going to fare against whoever Pacific.Palit might want to put mid. Could be a stunner. They do not. I mean, they have a reasonable amount of stunners. I mean, out of 3, they have 2 stunners. I was just thinking about Beastmaster, whether or not he would be a good pick. I mean, you want that 4-second stun is always good, but is it actually the best? I think somebody with a bit of magic resistance would be nice. I would recommend a Pudge or something, but I think a Rubik in this instance is just very, very powerful. I mean, you want to negate some of this damage essentially, and having that null field, very underrated spell, and he does kind of fit in this thing because anybody's spell that you could steal would be an absolute pleasure, an absolute. Just have a fantastic time for the Sentinel if they could do it. I'm just going to speed this up a little bit more. Shadow Fiend, he's one of those heroes who's very powerful. His DPS output, his potential is just insane. Of course, he does need to get sort of that slightly later game stage because he has no natural escape mechanism, very easily ganked, especially when you see like an Earthshaker coming in. That's a lot of stuns. And that will be a roaming Earthshaker. It's going to be just like hell for this Shadow Fiend. If they have the burst damage, Pacific.Palit still, I think, lacking that one aspect, damage. And that's about it. Team Lowey probably going to want to pick somebody with a little bit of a tankiness to them. I don't know who that might be, but I think that it would be a Shadow Fiend mid. Shadow Fiend, of course, is once again, he's one of those heroes strong in the early game, strong in the mid game, strong in the late game. Used to be my favorite hero for a very long time. It will be a Morphling. Does provide you with that strength if you need it. Does provide you that damage if you need it. Very versatile hero. But of course, now Shadow Fiend, I really don't know. He's fallen out of favor. I'm not sure if he's actually come back. I'm not so sure if he deserves to come back. But I mean, hey, with that new ultimate working out, that new ultimate being worked out, and all this increased damage, he's a strong hero. I've never seen him played since. Anyway, we're just going to be speeding up yet again. I'm very, very impatient to get into this game. Let's see how this new... it's like after you take a really long break, you just want to see what's going on. What's changed? Drow Ranger. Wow, yeah, that's their damage right there. Damage output. I'm just going to introduce these players. I'm a little bit surprised because I thought Drow was out of the captain's pool. No? Yay, nay, say. Anyway, it's going to be Pacific Ainso going to be playing this Rygor Stonehoof. Don't move around. LTC will be playing the Drow Ranger. It's going to be Ace going to be playing this Nerubian Assassin. Cuckoo going to be playing this Akasha. And EMZ going to be playing the Jakira. Let's go up top. Oh, let's see a little bit of a roaming party. Going to go for the ward, I guess. It's going to be Hot Dog going to be playing this Shadow Demon. Fitlog is going to be playing this Gondar. And Pogi is going to be playing the Crixalis. I'm not even going to try and read that. Yeba? Oh, Yeba. Okay, excellent. It's when they move, man. It's just so... We is going to be playing this Nevermore. Going to go for a very, very stat-heavy build. Not a lot in terms of regen. Wants that bottle as soon as possible. Maybe even a magic wand. Who knows? He hasn't picked up the Ironwood branches, but I have a feeling it's just such a versatile item. Looks like Eridar did buy the... What's this? Porn star. Stuff. I'm reading the chat. What is this? I mean, he did buy the chick. Let's just check out the build. It's going to be going for the Ring of Basilius into Quilla build. Already picked up that Ring of Protection. And looks like the hard-fought regeneration rune has just been won out. He's going to be taking a little bit of harass for his troubles. Poor bad luck Nerubian. And we're going to be going to the mid where it will be a Queen of Pain against the Shadow Fiend. Sorry, I almost said Shadow Demon. There's so many shadows in this game. Anyway, it is not going to be an easy lineup for the Shadow Fiend. I mean, he will be taking a considerable amount of burst damage. And unlike Queen of Pain, he doesn't have that natural escape mechanism. He's definitely got to look out starting, I'd say, even level 4. Queen of Pain can do a tremendous amount of harass. And if somebody comes in with a Fisher, you're in a little bit of trouble. Whereas Queen of Pain, she can actually blink out, which is just so very, very useful. And at the moment, she's not having quite as many last hits as this Shadow Fiend, which of course, Shadow Fiend's last hits equates to its damage, but she is doing a very, very good job with it. Oh, there he goes. Does equate to the damage, going to give him even better time in the lane. A little bit of harass going on. Is it going to be a tri-lane bottom? This is... okay, completely free farm. That's fine. You can also do that for the Drow. As we see, oh, sorry, apologies. Goodness gracious me, we're going to be seeing a bit of a go. Going to be man on this Ruby Assassin. Caught very, very out. Going to be taking all that damage. He did skill Spike Carapace. Just going to save his life right there. As we see up in the middle. Is there? No, he's just smoked up. Just waiting for it to go. And make it go, but once again, that natural escape mechanism just too strong. And I do not agree with what has been going on so far. The idea of letting somebody have a free farm, but once again, the idea of letting a Drow Ranger have a free farm. I mean, for her, really, the game starts at level 6. We see a bit of a go. There's the disruption to set things off. Is there going to be damage? Where's the Burrow Strike? He's just going to, yep, right there. I don't think it's enough. This guy's surprisingly tanky. Is he used Spike Carapace? No. Unfortunately, not tanky enough. There goes the first blood. Insta drop. Really think that they have just sacrificed bot lane though for that, and I'm not so sure if that is actually worth it for Drow. Once she hits level 6, the game is completely different. It's like you're fighting an entirely new hero, and well, it's just not a hero that is particularly fun to fight. As we see Gondar, he's not gonna have a great time. He's not gonna get levels. I don't know what they're thinking. Where's the Fisher? Doesn't want to lay it down just yet. There you go. Oh, unfortunately on the wrong side. I wish they probably would have followed up with a nice path and just done a tremendous amount of harass. Look at Queen of Pain. I think outlaning the Shadow Fiend, sitting at level 3 at the moment. Akasha at level 4, no question. In the meantime, we do have Ruby Assassin. He did die once, but you know, it is against a Morphling who is a ranged hero, very, very difficult to take down. However, from what I've seen, this Ruby Assassin should be fine with, I guess, not dying. I don't know, as we see a bit of a chase going to be going for the Akasha. Dived a little too deep and managed, oh man, killed by the tower. That is a little unfortunate. Wish I could have seen a little bit more of what had happened there. I think she got, ooh, something's wrong. I think she got a little bit, what's going on? A little bit too greedy, which is something that you do not want. I mean, she had already won that lane. If you win the lane, you're so far up. Gotta, you know, have that crucial ability to tell when you actually should go for it and when you shouldn't. And I guess, yeah, they probably have better judgment of that than me. But unfortunately, in this particular instance, it was misjudged. Ruby Assassin having the worst time ever thanks to those pulls. He's going to go start roaming, but he is only level 2. That's not really the roaming age. Can he help out in the mid? Nevermore sitting at level 4. Akasha, level 4 as well with the bottle. Okay, guys, let's keep it going. Let's check out what this Drow Ranger has bought. She's only a level 3. That's what happens. You have to share EXP. She does want to get her levels as fast as possible, but she probably has had free farm, which is, you know, it goes a long way. I'm surprised he took the route himself, did not give it to his Queen of Pain mid lane hero. I'm not so sure if he can actually do much with those illusions since they are very, very low leveled. As we see a go, it's going to be made, fending off this Gondar, like Gondar no swipey or whatever. But either way, you have a courier killed. Okay. Man, I am very, very raw at this, I guess. Rusty, not raw, what am I saying? Anyway, we're going to be seeing some early pressure going on the top tower. Morphling has morphed a tremendous amount to agility. Just do the damage. Can help him with the last hits as we see, whoa, what's going on here? Queen of Pain coming in with a scream as well as a Shadow Strike. But look at all those raises that you can't see. Apologies, wait a sec. Hi guys, we are back. We're just going to be watching the courier die again. Anyway, let's see what's going on with this. Gondar gonna get caught out. No more Sentry Wards. In fact, they were laying them all down in the lane over here. There was a Sentry Ward somewhere. No, that's, yeah, there we go. From Pacific. To counter the Gondar that wasn't even there. How sad. Hopefully we can see the animations by this point. If not, well, there's really nothing I can do. As we see, trying to catch out this Gondar. Where's the Ice Path? Ooh, he's holding it in reserve. Holding it in reserve. Ooh, there's the dual breath. Ooh, Ice Path gonna miss. Is he gonna get away? No, he is not gonna get away. 2 supports getting a kill. Nice job. Free farm for a Drow Ranger. Has a Helm of the Dominator. Gonna do some ancient pulling, I imagine. Ooh, as we see, who's winning in this mid lane? This is level 6 against level 6. Queen of Pain, imagine it come back up. She actually has an advantage yet again. Oh, did he catch a raise? Yeah, he did. Unfortunately, we can't see the animations. I don't think we'll be able to see the animations for Sonic Wave either. But we will see the ground move, guys, which is always cool. I think I may have to reinstall my Warcraft. And it happens once in a while. After you use Warcraft for considerable amounts of time on a Mac, there tends to be some graphic issues. There's not much I can do about that, guys. Sorry. As we see, yeah, actually, very, very good job. What level is this gun? He's only level 3. Great job keeping him down. As we see, Drow Ranger. Level 5 already. Look at the damage. Look at the damage. Ooh. Oh, come on. Almost like just like 4 shots away, man. That was something. See Queen of Pain. Once again, having a great time. I think she has to be very, very careful. I mean, Shadow Fiend's speciality is pretty much burst damage. Well, then again, it's her speciality as well. Let's check out the farm. Level 6 on the Morphling boots of speed, plus the Aquila picked up. That means plus the Basilius picked up. Gonna go for Aquila next. Ooh, Shadow Demon's Disruption is so strong. But of course, there was an Impale coming off from the Nerdy Assassin. Not sure if you guys caught it, since we could only see the hero jump. We couldn't actually see. Ooh, there was a Sonic Wave right there. Just caught him off. So we see that Burrow Strike. Oh, gonna get themselves a nice Queen of Pain in exchange for that one. See, well, apologies, guys. This is how it's going to have to be. I will try and fix this for my next cast. I mean, there will be a lot more game coming up, hopefully, thanks to the fact that they've now released the Play Cybergames Philippines replays. And I will try to get my animation fixed in time for those games. Ooh, a little bit of go mana burn. Could we just trade it? A few hits. Going to go for the Dagon build? No, unfortunately not. As we see. Okay, just going to be laning. A little bit of laning. Laning's always cool. They've committed now 2 heroes here to the mid lane to allow Shadow Fiend to get that farm. And he can be an absolute monster with the damage if he does. Like, I'm saying uncomparable to Drow level sort of area. As we see, this bottom tower going to get pressured. I wonder if they're going to be able to take it down. There's Shadow Disruption. Boys to follow up to the damage. Earthshaker just sticking around just in case the teleport's in. Burrow Strike right there. Where's the Fisher? Where's the Fisher? Right there. It's going to save the Drow's life. No, Soul Catcher too much. Now Earthshaker's probably going to pay as well. Everybody's down here. Ooh, go for him. That nice micro with the illusions. Nice micro from Shadow Demon with those illusions. Blocking him in. Nerubian Assassin not having the greatest time. Pacific.Palit are on the back foot here. And they're going to, as a tower gets denied, going to lose out on some precious, precious gold. Oh, man, that is a harsh thing to deal with. Boots going to be picked up first on the Akasha as well as the Null Talisman. Oh, what did I just do? Please tell me I did not do that. Oh, crap. Check this out. It's like a movie. Hang on. How do I... Oh, okay, thank goodness. Okay, guys. This is my first game back from, like, after 2 months. Okay, so forgive me. The animation is glitchy and everything's just like messing up the camera angles and stuff. Forgive me. As we see, smoked. Oh, this is tiring work. Smokes onto 2 heroes. Gondar sitting at level 6, gonna be hitting level. Sorry, gonna be sitting on level 5. Gonna be hitting level 6 soon. What is wrong with my mouth today? And yeah, once he does, he will be such a danger, especially since you consider that Nerubian Assassin is at level 6. Wow, I did not expect that. But yes, the fact that he is at level 6, that's where the track will become even more dangerous. I am surprised, since he has not been having the best time in lane. I should have followed him because, well, that's really all my games is that I have a crappy time in lane. Oh, as we see, John, she's going to get caught out. A single disruption could spell the end of her life. She is at level 7, though, so... maybe not. Is she going to go for the Mjolnir build? Big Joe in the middle. Ooh, Ice Path, everything. Not going to give him a chance. Just chain stun to death right then and there. 4 heroes. They're going to want to try and take this tower, I'm assuming. Or not. Or maybe they'll leave the Queen of Pain to farm. Queen of Pain sitting at a strong level 8. Is she going to go for a Bloodstone first or whatever? I mean, that mana regen. It seems to be very, very common. I prefer an Aghanim first. Gives you great stats, but hey. Each to his own, and definitely these are better players than I am, so I would really prefer to follow whatever they were following. I see track, you can see the track has begun on the Drow Ranger, giving them some precious sight. Ooh, disruption going to be going on. Are we going to see the Barlow Strike there? Are they going to pick up the Earthshaker Ice Path going to try and save his life? No, Magic Wand not in. No, is it enough? No, Soul Catcher, yes, as well as the poisons. Going to get him right then and there. Not going to get a revenge kill, unfortunately. Yes, if you are a bounty hunter, just make sure to try and track heroes the second you see them. Whether or not you're going to go on them, just having that tremendous amount of vision is so fantastic. Just super useful. Spike Carapace, I'm assuming, is going to be maxed, because it seems like the kind of game where you would need it. I mean, let's say, I don't know, people that I talk to usually recommend only having one level of it. The amount of damage Akasha already brought low to half health by a single raise and a right click. How do I know he's raising? You gotta tell from his animation of his, like, raising his arms. Reckoning of Souls level 1 skill. He's trying to get those precious souls back. Level 9 currently. Has he maxed Necro Mastery? We're going to see a bit of a right-click hit trade going to be going on between these two. Bottle as well as Mana Boots. Interesting choice. Just, I guess, want to spam those spells as much as possible. Earthshaker has not reached his Mana Boots quite yet, let alone his Blink Dagger. This is a hard hero to bring down, though. Oh, Impale gonna miss completely, gonna hit 3 creeps. How unfortunate. What unfortunate timing. You see Gondor gonna push the lane out a little bit. Finally hitting on the 6. Gonna go for a BKB. Is that what this is about? I don't know. Or is it gonna be the Sage from an SNY? Who knows? Who knows? Power Tread's going to be picked up on the Queen of Pain. Very late Power Treads. Did she just buy that because she felt like it, or because she wanted the stats, or because she just got enough gold? If it is she just got enough gold, that is just a bad. And as we see, yes, a very strong and tanky creep going to get picked up, probably for those ancient stackings. Once Drow does that, she can be an absolute monster in 5 minutes. So that is the power of ancient stacking. Clear about three waves of ancients. Easy said. Easy done. Let's see. Shadow Demon. Shadow Fiend. Still no big items. I want to see the big items. We see Ice Path's going to go as well as the Dual Breath. Fortunately, he's just going to teleport out. Nobody in position to deal that follow-up damage. Or that another stun. That could have been very cool. But of course, you'd have to attack the tower for that. And I'm not so sure if that exactly would be wise. See top tower getting pressured a little bit. Top tower on both sides looking a little bit unhealthy. Looking a little unhealthier on the Scourge side. And our town is under siege. Wow, that is cool to have a male voice saying that. This time, as we see a few more right clicks going to be going off. Queen of Pain still with the bottle. 1, 2, 3. Found a nice safe spot for the Crow. Ooh, as we can see it go, there's the disruption going to be coming in. Where's the track? Where's the track? Where's the track? No track. Silence first. Good job from the Drow Ranger, allowing that teleport in. Oh, but there is a track going off on the Nerubian Assassin. That is very good play. Saving the track for the right one. We see the Barrow Strike coming in. Unfortunately, is he going to Spike Carapace out? No, he's going to Windwalk. Where's Spike Carapace? Where's Spike Carapace? He has no. Oh, or does he have Spike Carapace and I just can't see the animation? It is entirely possible. Ooh, they're coming from... It should be off cooldown, right? Oh, there's a Burrow Strike. Spike Carapace herself? No, there's the disruption. Are they going to get him? They have committed a lot of time to this, and they're fighting under the tower once more. Oh, somebody's going on a killing spree. As we see a go going to be made. Is he actually going to die to the tower? Forced to Sandstorm. Having a miserable time. Oh, going to die to tower hits. Good job, Nerubian Assassin. Not only juking it out, completely managing to get, managing to actually get a kill under all those circumstances. 3-on-1, get a kill. Shadow Amulet's going to be picked up in the Drow Range. You could go for the Lothar's Edge next. And apologies, that's my Skype, which I forgot to turn off. Anyway, we're going to be seeing an extreme amount of pressure coming in from the Nevermore, who has picked up a Lothar's Edge himself. Going to be an absolute beast. Running in, going to do that big ulti. You've got the big ulti coming in from the Sand King. Team fights. Man, it looks like the Scourge might have it won, but don't forget, you've always got the Ice Path and the Macro Pyre, which are just great team fight abilities. You've also got the incredibly imbalanced Earthshaker, who can always jump in with an Echo Slam and just, turn the tides. Oh, see what you're doing, a wraparound damage. Okay, anyway, we're going to be seeing Gondor as well coming in. Nothing. No items. No big items. The Assassin. Okay. Ooh, cut off guard, as I say. no escape mechanism, taking all that damage. Gonna die, yeah. Sonic Wave was unleashed right there for that one. And yeah, what can you do, really? What can you do? As we see, Crixalis level 6, barely level 6, Shadow Demon as well. Not the state you want your supports to be in. A bit of a go can be made with those Shadow Strikes. There's the Disruption first. Very, very strong spell. Oh, unfortunately just caught the tip. There's the Impale going to be going off. A few more right clicks. Mana Burn, one more right click. Getting solo kills here. Burrow Strike and to the Roshan pin. Nice escape there. Unfortunately, it's not good enough. They're going to get easy kill right there. Well, not easy. They did have to work for a good job by the Sand King right there. Pacific.Palit just cleaning this one up. 10-8, and they are up a tower, even though it was denied. However, it will be, I think, go down to the fight of the late game heroes. Morphling going to be going for that Lincoln Sphere. Is it? Or I Scotty? Lincoln Sphere, Perseverance, plus Ultimate Orb. Man, I'm getting rusty. And middle tower is going to start being pressured soon. Shadow Fiend forced to go down because he needs some souls. Otherwise, he is just a little bit useless. Can't get caught out, unfortunately. I think that is his, at the moment, what has been happening. He's caught out by himself alone, which is not what you need if you are a Shadow Fiend. Look at this Ancient stacking. Look at this Ancient stacking. Is he actually going to die? He may just die to these Ancients. They are so powerful. Oh, silence, immediate, quick fingers, fast reactions. Oh, fast reactions. Boom, not gonna get in time. One hit away. Oh, unfortunately died to the adaptive strike. So close. This is what happens. Ancient farming and just brought too low. However, I think Morphling should pay for this with his life. There's the Impale going off. All that damage. Ice Path just to follow. Yeah. Carry for carry. But that was funny. Man, that was funny. However, Morphling did manage to interrupt some good time that should have been spent farming. In which case, I think it would really have been game over if that Drow had been allowed to clear that creep wave. And I think she will clear it in about like 5 minutes. So, well, in like a minute after she's already back right now. So she's going to clear it very, very soon. Lays pressured. Oh, there's going to be a lot of burst damage. Ooh, trying to channel the Epicenter, did not manage to get it off. Mana Burn going to be going off on the Shadow Demon. Queen of Pain diving very, very deep. Look at the Shadow Fiend looking for a hit, looking for a target. He has no souls. Okay, running. Everybody ran away. 2 downs from Lowey. It's going to be track. They have the track, though. They know exactly where she is. They know that she's caught out. Can they actually make something of it? No, unfortunately not. And they managed to kill a courier. What was it doing there? Delivering a bottle, most likely. That is just inconvenient, as we see. I think what's the start of a Dagon, or maybe a 4-staff, but I'm going to go with Dagon. Run, track. And there's the Assassin Skills Vendetta. He's going to get a Haste Rune and be out just fine. He's bottled the Haste Rune. He's bought a bottle. Wow. He probably did that a while ago. I just did not notice. Top Rune, of course. Top Tower also fell. And now that Morphling has picked up his one defensive item, aka the Lincoln Sphere, he will start getting those big offensive ones. As we see a mid tower going to be going down. Glimpse going to be popped. 2 people going to keep it in. They want to defend this. There's like, no, we have no reason for this thing to drop. Give you guys any bit of an advantage. We're already so far ahead. Why give you guys a chance to come back? Let's defend this. Sentry wards have been dropped down. That's from Team Lowey. Wow. Very, very paranoid of the Ruby Assassin already. Even with the tractor field, yeah, we gotta lay down some sentry wards, which is exactly what you want to do if you're an invis hero. And the other side has a tracker. Oh my goodness. Boots of Travel. Wow, we're gonna see a pushing Shadow Fiend. Okay, yeah, it's a great farming. Okay, it's a great farming tool. In fact, I would say it's up par with getting like your Shadow Fiend or Radiance in terms of how good it is for the farming or Battle Fury, because it gives him, like, allows him to go to any wave, and he can clear a wave in half a second, then just run away, especially with the Lothar's Edge. Wow, that is not a good time for me. Okay, anyway, let's just check this out a little bit more. Queen of Pain also going to go for her Lincoln Sphere. I wonder what Morphling is going to go for. He does need a considerable amount of damage. Something I certainly feel with a little bit of HP would go amiss, like an SMY, but of course that's not what Morphlings get. They usually go for like Ethereal Blades. See, big team fight's gonna be breaking out. Earthshaker was caught off guard. Echo Slam, plus the Fisher managed to get off all his stuns. Macropyre went off. Double kills. completely, I think, almost one side as we see. Morphling got caught out. Shadow Fiend just managed to invis away. 15 to 10. However, the difference is telling. Look at it. Scourge are down 2 towers. And 5 kills. Don't forget the 5 kills. Maybe about to be 6. Oh, but here comes Shadow Fiend. Ooh, with a few more right clicks. But he is doing, like, no damage. Ooh, Raze. Epicenter channel, but not doing anything. Never mind. Gonna get the kill anyway, which is kind of what you needed. Ended a dominating streak. Gonna get 408 gold for that. Shadow Fiend coming in. He wants to do his ultimate right next to her. Oh, just canceled it at the last half second because she walked away. That would have been absolutely devastating. Managing to, well, really just take off like the entire creep wave. The tower would have started hitting her. Don't know if we would have actually gotten the kill, but it would have been very, very cool to watch. As Shadow Fiend finally back to max souls. I'm thinking he's at, and another tower fell on the bottom lane. Wow, good description for me. That is just not good. Good for business. Anyway, we're gonna be seeing Helm Denominator. Lothar's Edge finally finished. Was I finished a long time ago? On the Drow True Shot Aura. I mean Precision Aura. True Shot Aura level 16. Wow. What? The effective True Shot Aura. Yeah, Precision Aura.
A town is under siege.
Oh man, I'm getting these names confused. There's so many different auras coming out today. Stone Hoof with the magic stick and the mana boots finally completed. He's gonna want to get his blink ASAP, and he's been participating in so many of these fights. Wouldn't surprise me if he's very, very close to it in terms of the goal. Since your wards laid down just right there. Chrysalis got a Sandstorm. I don't think that's the best use of your time if you want to try and push the creep blade. Caustic Finale, probably a little bit better, but if you want to push it and carry the farm, that's what you want to do. Oh, look at that cutout by 2 with the Ice Pack as well. Micropire. Oh, not going to get that one kill. He's just one hit away. Going to dig off the Gondar as well as the Shadow Demon. I really don't know how they could have survived that one. As we see, Gem of True Sight can be picked up on the Jakiro. They were just too far out. The initiation was just too good coming in from the Earthshaker as well as the Jakiro. Did you see the ice path? Just the range was so insane. It was absolutely intense. As we see, yep, yet another tower going to be going down. It just caught them like at the very tip. That was just one of the lamest things ever. But yeah, what you're going to do, Drow Rager completely having free farm. Morphling not having the time of his life. Shadow Fiend almost died right there. Track just went off. Yeah, so... So what can Scourge do at this point? Well, if Shadow Fiend can get some major player items, like we're talking butterflies, if we can get an Ethereal Blade, although I'm not sure if you want an Ethereal Blade when the other side has a Queen of Pain and about 50 times the magical damage of the most magical damage Elias team ever. Like Earthshaker, that's all magic damage. That's a lot of magic damage. I think Macropire is magic damage. Do you really want E-Blade? I mean, if your positioning is good, fine. I mean, the burst damage is fantastic. And you do kind of want it to take out this Drow who's picked up a Yasha, of all things. So, attack speed, but it's going to be machine gun. She's practically, like, got a permanent Mask of Madness on her at all times. Especially once she hits level 16, that's pretty much going to be true. It's going to be like looking at a hero with, like, a Mask of Madness. Don't forget, if there's no enemies around her at 900 AoE, that's like plus 80 to her agility. That's like another plus 40 damage and plus 40% attack speed. That is insane. That's like, it's just unfair, really. Anyway, not going to talk about that for too much longer as we see Morphling. I'm going to go for Eye of Scotty here. Very, very powerful item. Very, very expensive. Gives you a tremendous amount of stats. Ooh, Blink in, coming in with the Shadow Strike, plus the Scream Pain with Sonic Wave. There's the Impale going off. Going to get that one kill first. There's the Ice Path, plus the Macropire. Shadow Fiend is just going to die. Dagon, oh, Dagon to death. Yep, there goes Shadow Fiend. I think I would call it GG at this point. There is really, really... I don't see how they could actually come back. Dagon level 1 has been picked up. Blink Dagger picked up on the Earthshaker. Towers are going down. This guy is, has a Yasha. It's a tough one. I mean, even if you get the Eye of Scotty, I don't know if you can DPS the Drow anymore. Silence. Especially since she has that natural silence. Clear the creep wave just very ballsy. That's all I can say.
The town is under siege.
As we see, mid tower, mid lane. Point booster going to go for the Aghanims now. Wow. Interesting choice. One I am proud of. Although she might still get the Bloodstone. Mechanism going to be the next item for the Jakiro. I think it's a little bit late, but hey, more heals is more heals. As we see up top, Shadow Demon trying to get some level of farm. He is sitting at level 8. I was really hoping for a carry Shadow Demon. It just doesn't happen nowadays. Is that Crow? Yeah, the Crow's just delivering bottles. Anyway, let's see. Power strike in. Oh, a little bit cut out. Don't forget, Scream of Pain does hit these units. Of course, that doesn't really matter since she wasn't, I don't think, seriously planning to follow it up with anything. Okay. Good job from the Scourge, continuously rotating, giving the appropriate people farm as we see the Burrow Strike just wants to point. Oh, caught out yet again. Is he actually going to die? Chain stun to death by 3 heroes, none of which are the hard carry. BKB. Yeah, Shadow Fiend recognizes he needs to just stop and escape all those stuns. They are big stuns. They are long range stuns. They're AoE stuns. Blink out. Beautiful blinks right then and there. Does he have a mana? Yeah, he does. Blink out again. Is he going to? Is he fine? Like, this is the perfect spot. Oh, Burrow Strike plus Epicenter not going to get disrupted. Boom. Actually going to escape with his life. Magic Wand. 2 OP. Gonna blink away, but I think the Purge, the whatever damage, Soul Catcher damage should kill him until the end of his life. Did not. Okay. Ice Path gonna catch him out. Long range fish as well. Chain stun. Just too strong. Monster kill gonna be going off for Cuckoo, the Queen of Pain. Oh my goodness. This is 25-11. Very, very strong. Just a series of small strategic advantages that were just capitalized upon, and really not giving the Scourge any chance to come back. Basically, like, every time they were trying to be proactive, trying to make ganks, trying to, oh, Courier just got killed, trying to take down some towers, the Sentinel were just always there. Very, very, very strong play from them. As we see, just hunting him. He has a gem as well. He wants to he's waiting for him to slow down so he can right click him. I'm pretty sure you can one-shot that. Didn't even need the Vendetta Strike. Just 2 hits, and we're going to be seeing Impale plus the Ice Path, Macro Pyre as well. It's just a very, very daunting ultimate, as we see that Scream of Pain going to pick off yet another, claim yet another victim. The Macro Pyre, I mean, you have to run away. It's your first instinct. If you're running away, you're not fighting. It's just such a daunting ultimate. It deals a tremendous amount of damage. Just a fantastic amount of damage. As we see, yeah, Traxxas is going to be going for the Roshan with her Command Wolf, or Alpha Wolf, which is going to, of course, give her an insane amount of attack damage. Command Aura. Wow, that guy is just falling. He's like 300 damage. Look at that. Oh, man. Does she have a Chrysalis? I saw some crits there or something. No, she has a Manta Style. Okay. That's cool. I can dig it. Never really said I didn't like Manta Styles. Great initiation. Disruption. Gonna save his life. Used defensively. Gonna be coming out. Gonna dodge. Yeah, just gonna get out of there. Not gonna die. Get it again. Still clinging onto a hope. I mean, bigger comebacks have happened before in the past. Let's see yet another victim falls. For Team Lowey this time, that's exactly what they needed. Purple. Who was purple? Is that Earthshaker? Ooh, track. Immediately, thanks to that Lincoln Sphere, it's just disabled. Aghanims has been picked up. Drow Rangers hasn't even joined in any of these fights. It's just getting so very, very big at this point. Queen of Pain has been doing, I think, a meaty amount of the work, as well as the Nerubian Assassin. I have underestimated the Nerubian Assassin. He's so strong. Ever since I saw TI2, I was like, he lost the game for Navi. No, he didn't really. As we see, Vendetta, 400 damage. Oh. Actually, really, it's just because of my own inability to play the Nerubian Assassin. That's probably where my discrimination towards him comes from. Oh, ooh, big counter gank. Are they going to catch out 2? 1, only 1. Track. Where's the damage? No track. Ice path through. Oh, this is not good. Counter ganking. 3, 4 heroes going to go down right now. It may even be 5. There's a gems. Yeah, they're not going to pick up the gem. Just forget about it. Ice path. Complete chain stunning. Even with that morph, though. He's actually going to go down. He will be going down. And they're just going to abandon the gem. Okay, guys. We don't need it. Who needs true sight? Who needs true sight? Hands up if you need it. Nobody? Okay. Force staff gonna be the next item on this Earthshaker. Yeah, this is really GG. I would be forfeiting at this point, but it looks like Trex is gonna be going and making a nice push to the bottom lane. Has her Eagle song horn. Oh, Dota 1. One-shotting creeps, just doom. Yeah, it's immediate silence and just auto death, really. Tower's gonna be going down soon. Nice positioning there to dodge the Sand King. Oh, look at that! Look at her lifesteal faster than a tower can take it down. That guy was literally one hit away from death. What can you do against this guy? Like, he's got ulti right next to her, and he's just gonna be like, lifesteal, motherfucker. Oh man, that is just insane. He also had no soul, so that could not have helped. But that ulti did a considerable amount of work. She is still quite paper thin, I must say. That is something of a disadvantage for As we see yet another. You see one rack's going to be taken down. Mid lane going to be heavily pressured thanks to the Queen of Pain. Ooh, blink in. Lifesteal off hero, man. Too strong. Just stand there, right? Just give him life. What are you gonna do? Seriously, this is fountain farming camping right here. Give them no chance of a comeback whatsoever. Actually gonna run in. Okay, that was just mean. And you're actually gonna. Oh, Aegis. That's right. You know, like, might as well use it up before the 6-minute mark. Oh, silence and just held in place really by stuns. Four-shotted to death. Mid lane Rack's gonna be taken out. Yeah, just get the dragon keep. Why not? Force staffed out and dead. Is there any point really? I mean, he has like no souls now. Impale just gonna kill him off. This is not a game anymore. This is just GG. And I'm surprised it has not been called Bounty Hunter. I mean, if you're taking like 5 hits and dying, that is... I don't know what to say, really. That's it. That's the end. Don't waste time. Cuckoo's 0 and 3? Seriously? I'll check that score sheet later. I'll check it now, Cuckoo. Oh, 13 and 2. Wait. 0 and 3. 13 and 2. Wait, was somebody here? 0, 3, 0, 9 and 4. Oh, man. That is not good. I was looking at the Bounty Hunter. That is really not good for a Bounty Hunter. That's like my Bounty Hunter. Just goes in for the kill. E-blades him. E-blades him. Oh, man. Oh, how unfortunate. What unfortunate time. As you see, Earthshaker is going to give out that final kill. 44 to 14. Just make it all a big even number. Are they going to get another kill? Yeah, if I were discouraged right now, my challenge would be survive. As the Ancient's going to take that huge ton of damage. We're going to be pausing on this screen so you guys can see it. Quick Solicit was picked up, as well as the Butterfly, Dagon, other big items. Hope you guys enjoyed that. I will be bringing you more. Hopefully I can fix this sort of graphics issue, and I have to go now. So see you guys again next time.
You've just enjoyed another Dota commentary from Screen Guard Guy. Be sure to comment, like, and subscribe. Screen Guard Guy is in no way responsible for any unwanted or wanted pregnancies that may or may not have occurred as a result of watching this video. Oh yeah.